back from the Cannes Film Festival, and I have tried to vlog an account of what happened. It's all a little bit rambly, but I hope you follow it. I got a new Cannes mug, which is very pretty purple colour, which I'm really pleased with. I'm going to have a little sip of tea. Oh dear. Yes, there's a film called Brigadoon about a little village in Scotland that comes to life every 100 years. And what I would say is that Cannes is like that. The Cannes Film Festival is like that. Basically, if you go there, and well, I went there last year, and a year passes and you come back, you get your accreditation badge again for the festival, and it's honestly like you've never been away. It's as if the whole place has been suspended, waiting for you to come back. You see the same kind of people, if not the same people. The arrangements are more or less the same. The visuals, the light, the beauty is the same. I've never been to Cannes when it's not the festival, and I really would like to do that because I think it would be interesting. But as I say, it's like Brigadoon. It's as if you were never away. Sometimes you even bump into people that you saw last year and start your conversation off with them where you left it off last year, just like the year never happened. So it's wonderful, but it's a slightly strange place. So anyway, here in the first bit of my vlog, I'm going to show you my little apartment where I was staying with my friend, and then we'll go to the British Pavilion. Every country has a pavilion where you can get sort of snacks and tea and coffee and things, and the British Pavilion is absolutely beautiful. It's right on the beach, and it features quite a bit in the vlog. So I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for listening to my video. So this is my room. I've just arrived. This is the view. Definitely feel we're in the south of France. There's a lovely villa over there, and then a beautiful tree up there. And it's amazing to be back. And here's where I can put my clothes. So this is really very bright and white looking. And, you know, a lovely room. Lovely to be at the Brit Pavilion again. It's a beautiful day. My bags. My tea and ginger snaps here. This looks really cool. Twilight of the Dead. Yeah. Loads of networking going on in the marché. And navy blue is the colour this year, with touches of pink. There's a premiere starting. I can't even see who the celebrities are, but everyone's desperate to see them. Cool poster. Oh, it's a lovely evening in Cannes. Just, in a way, it just never changes. It's just a lovely street here. Galerie Lafayette. And just all the atmosphere of Cannes and the beautiful light. Just soon going to go for dinner. There's a very fancy party going on, and then there's a step and repeat here, like pavement painted red. It's all very cool.
Yes, it would be good to learn about.
Good morning, Côte d'Azur. It's our first morning. Looking out over the petrol station over there. Lots of cars, but still up in the hills. It looks an absolutely beautiful day. If I come around here, there's something about this sofa and these cushions that are very sort of south of France and very Cannes. Don't know why. Got the ironing board up, ready to iron my clothes for today. Here's a really elegant little chair as well. I think I've seen these on YouTube. Oh yes, if I come over here, this poster, this yellow poster, is the poster from the first year I was at Cannes, 2016. Don't think I bought a poster that year, but maybe I should get one. Anyway, it's looking to be a lovely south of France day. I've managed to get onto the balcony, so it's a lot noisier. But again, it's very Côte d'Azur. There's a little place to have food, but it's maybe a tiny bit cold. There we go, balcony as well. I've got Scottish Twinings tea. Thé de Ceylon, Scotland, for digestion. It is lovely tea actually. I've just never seen Scottish Twinings tea, so very nice. I'm in the Nespresso cafe here in Cannes. I'm hoping to get a lovely cup of coffee. The desk looks very pretty. And yeah, here's the shop, which I shall certainly be visiting at some point. Come film in Romania. I'd love to. Every day there are new leaflets about what's on that day. So yeah, I will grab one. She's filming. Lovely cafe here. I'm heading up the escalator. I'm sorry to be so exhaustive, but to me it's such a big deal being at Cannes. I want to sort of see everything.
Sorry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think this movie looks so cool, Colony, and it is an official screening at midnight, so don't know if I'll get to see it, but it does look really interesting. All these people hanging upside down.
It does look really good.
Yeah. Ooh, is it like a zombie movie or something? Or is it disaster?
It'd be interesting to come back with people around and ask them if it's...
On the other side of the board, there's this other thing about Colony. That it looks uber cool, and yeah, it must be slightly supernatural, I think. But maybe not. Maybe it's just like about sickness or something. Gotta find out more. So I love walking through here because there's films from all around the world. The awful thing is you never get to see many of these films. Is that? Wow. So the fantastic pavilion is... I guess we can walk in now.
Yeah, you can. Hello, are you open at the moment? We're just having a wander. It's very early morning, isn't it?
Yes,
we'll
it
be
is.
back later, but...
Yeah, you're always welcome the whole day.
Okay,
And
we'll
you
just
can-
have a mooch.
Yeah,
Yes,
please.
please.
So,
It's our favourite place.
so you're from England?
Yes, yeah.
Just coming in here again to say, oh, and by the way, my name is Kate. I'm Kate Sanderson. I am a horror movie actress, and I'm not naked actually. I'm wearing a dress that I was going to wear at Cannes, but I didn't need in the end, so I just thought I'd put it on now. Yes, I do a lot of horror films, and I'm trying to build up this YouTube channel. This is something else I'm working on, and I'm really enjoying it. So thank you for clicking on the video. Where we are now in the film is the Fantastic Pavilion, and if you're not a Cannes person, you may not know that that is where the fantasy and horror films are kind of centered, and that basically is my sort of tribe. That's the kind of movie I make most often, so the Fantastic Pavilion is my place. Let me show you. Oh yes, this year they gave us should have had this ready, a lovely t-shirt saying Bloodstream. So I will really treasure that, because being an actor is difficult, and Cannes is a big inspiration, but when I like take out one of my Cannes mugs on a cold November morning, or I put on that t-shirt, it kind of takes me back to being there, and that's really nice. So anyway, on with the movie. Even Vampira is here in all her glory in the Fantastic Pavilion. And look at the view of the Mediterranean out there. It's a perfect day. Hello, Vampira. This is amazing.
Thank you.
The breakfast in the British Pavilion. This is so lovely. Very, very glamorous, I think.
To be part of a package to support the creative industries that the UK government announced at the end of last year, with 75 million dedicated to support the creative industry sector, with 45 million of that.
Really pretty chairs. And the palais behind us. And some tropical flowers. So pretty. Marché du film. Marché. My friends are getting some coffee, and I'm just in my beloved Palais de Festival. And yeah, just it's a busy day at Cannes, and let me turn around. The light up there is just beautiful. Some of my favourite cinemas are up there. I love all these tropical plants. So there's a row of chairs that you can't sit on. I guess they're for important people. And then there's the huge sign for the press room. And it's just all awesome. Trying to get a last minute ticket. It's a lovely day to queue.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Palm trees everywhere. Let's hope that we get in. A little bit further on.
Like, so, okay,
Giving out the magazines in the trolley.
If
You may ask why we were queuing to get into the Lumiere cinema. The thing is that you cannot buy a ticket in Cannes. Some tickets are given out by the festival to certain people whose status they consider to be kind of worthy of it. Some are put into a kind of lottery and you can kind of nab one online when they're made available. But quite often you just have to queue to try and get into a particular movie or premiere. And, you know, it could be an hour or two's wait. And quite often you will get in. But sometimes, like on this occasion, we didn't get in. And so what you'll do is you'll try and go to another screening at another cinema. So we tried to get into the Lumiere, didn't get in. We went to the Agnes Varda cinema, which is slightly smaller, queued there, and indeed we did get in. And I think I saw 3 films at the Agnes Varda over the whole of Cannes. So anyway, that's why we were queuing, and it's a part of Cannes. I think it's good they don't sell tickets, because I think some corporations would probably buy up all the tickets and then probably not use a lot of them, which is apparently what they do at Wimbledon. So good for Cannes that you can't actually buy the tickets. Okay. It's lovely to be back outside the Agnes Varda. Another view of the Palais. Those amazing cacti over there. I always say hello to them. Just beautiful vista. These trees here as well. Last minute. We didn't get into the last one at the big cinema, the Lumiere, so we're hoping to get into this one. Yes. So, pretty close to the front of the queue. These people have all got tickets, but just hoping I get in. It's getting closer, hoping to get in, but quite a lot of people ahead of me. So the people with tickets are going in. Now we have to see if any of us get in the last minute queue. We've got in. I'm on the red carpet. I'm going into the movie. I'll have to sign off now. Going to a panel. Talk about women in film.
Lights
to start in a different order than what we were going to start with, because we were going to look at sort of some of the struggles in the industry right now, but you know what, everyone is talking about that. But what's on my heart to share today is this idea of opening doors for each other. And so I think what is actually more important that we share with you all is each of you to share with us a way that someone has opened a door for you, either in a small...
Part of Cannes is always these beautiful pink blooms. They're often outside the International Village, but this year they got them here too, so just had to include them. The first year I came to Cannes, I admired these flowers in this bed here. I just thought they were so kind of exotic looking, which I guess they are. And I think they're not quite the same as the ones that were there the first time I came, but it's the same kind of vibe. And I don't know, it's just always nice to see them. I think this is where they have press conferences. And sometimes nice to have a picture in front of this, but I don't feel dressed up enough. But it's just always nice to be back. Got canned stuff in the shop. All looking very elegant. So much stuff. Maybe I should get a pencil. I have been here so many times. Bienvenue. Over this Cannes, I managed to see 5 films. I was there for 4 or 5 days. I actually can't remember which. And one day I saw 3 films. The other days I saw 1 each. I'll tell you what was one amazing thing that happened. This was absolutely amazing. I didn't get into another film that I wanted to get into at the Agnes Varda. I went to the Buñuel cinema, and they were showing a restored old movie from 1969 called Love Circle. It was an Italian movie. And then what was unbelievable was the director, Dario Argento, who is an original gangster, an amazing director who's done umpteen films. He appeared. He must be quite an elderly guy. I'll pop a picture of him in there. But it was quite amazing to see this legendary director right in front of me. Yeah, that kind of thing happens at Cannes. He spoke for about 5 or 6 minutes in Italian. There was no translator, which I think was a shame because I would have loved to know what he had to say. And it was a really interesting movie. It was very much of the period, but very, very beautiful. Yeah. I would say one of my favourite films that I saw was When the Night Falls, which was directed by Daniel Auteuil. And it was about the sort of fascist council in France and the Second World War. As they were waiting for the Germans to come in, they started rounding up Jewish people to get favour with the Germans, whom they knew would be that way inclined. Oh gosh, I really do look naked in this outfit. Okay, I'm not naked. Anyway, the film was very beautifully told, and it was all about some of the councillors and some clergymen in the area, their very sincere efforts to help the Jewish people to escape or to mitigate their suffering. Some Jewish people were exempted from being sent to concentration camps, and they tried their best to make sure everyone that they could was exempted. And if you get the chance to see When the Night Falls, it's absolutely amazing. Very, very thoughtful movie. I also saw another very thought-provoking film about the Ukraine war called Vesna, and it's about this family in occupied Ukraine, in a town that's been occupied by the Russians, and I must say the Russians do not come off well. I don't want to give away the story, but it seems like the Russians want to destroy the bodies of people they've killed so that there's no evidence for a war crimes tribunal, and this one Ukrainian family is trying to preserve those bodies and preserve the evidence. And it was very harrowing, but a very, very good film. So again, I recommend Vesna. I also saw a film about a woman who was being emotionally, coercively controlled called Think Good Things. And it was set in Morocco and about this lady who had a very controlling husband, and he really almost drove her mad. Very, very well told story. And then in the Marché, which you'll see later on, I was invited to a Marché screening, which is a film not in the festival, but one that's being sold. And it was called Just One More Wish. and it was a Hungarian movie, a comedy about this girl who finds a magic book where she can write things that she wished were no longer there. And it was great. It was hilarious. I'm afraid I don't know the name of the leading actress, but Just One More Wish is wonderful. And you know, if it ever comes to Netflix, which I think is what they're hoping for, I recommend that you watch it. And I'm sure I saw another one. No, I think that might have been them all. They were all really good films, but I would say When the Night Falls was my favourite one. I've been invited to a market screening of a Hungarian movie called Just One More Wish. And it's the first time I've been to a market screening, and we're in Halle Screening Room H. So that's a first for me as well. So they gave me this leaflet and this door hanger. So that's cool. Can't wait to see it. I think these are some of the actresses in the movie. But this is so nice because, as I say, I've not been to a market screening before. That movie that I was invited to was absolutely wonderful. And now I'm on the harbour. I might be going onto a yacht for the first time, which is amazing. Look at this yacht, it's just humongous. Here's another big one, and I mean, they all look huge. Gosh, the Jose Ignacio International Film Festival. And just more. Okay, it's a big black one. Here's a more sort of old-fashioned looking yacht to me. Oh, some people have a lot of money. Look at this Art Explorer. I mean, it's just vast. I don't know, is there any more superlatives I can use? But yeah. I'm on a yacht for the first time ever. These beautiful flowers. I'm completely amazed. I've honestly never been on a yacht in Cannes before. Or really any yacht. The bar on the yacht. Yes, sure. Okay, I'll go upstairs. Oh wow, I'm going upstairs. Right, my first drink on a yacht in Cannes. It's lemonade. I'm so uncool. This is all wonderful. See down to the next yacht. We're here, and going to make our way downstairs now. So often I've looked at these yachts, and now I'm on one looking at the buildings over there. This truly is amazing. Okay. I've discovered that the party is to raise the final 30% of a movie that they're hoping to make soon. I think it's called Rogue Patriot, so it's just been super. Some dinner? Your fruit baskets, some little sandwiches, but we're a bit late for the food, I think. Come out to the outside of the yacht. Now we're out here. It's just amazing to be here. Party's going on up there. And it's just, I mean, stunning. So I'm up on the top deck, and this is the highest point of the ship that you can get up to. And the lights of Cannes just look so beautiful, and it's amazing to be here. Yeah, that's the other view. This time next week, things will be looking very different. Okay, there's a huge mast on that one up there. Okay. Time to go. Wow. What an amazing night.
What's going on here?
Wondering if that blue bit's maybe an aquarium of some kind?
That's why I thought there's no fish.
Or maybe just the water filters into that bit. An amazing yacht. It's beautiful. Well, it's a beautiful Sunday morning, and I'm going to head off to hopefully see Bellini on top of the Castro and show you a little bit of Cannes during the daytime. So this is the outside of our building, just for the memories. There's a vet underneath it. So I'm at the top of the Castro. This is one of my favourite places in Cannes. I come here every time I come to Cannes. I try and come up here. So today I had a bit of a late start, but I'm here and I'm going to look at my favourite sculpture. Just this little avenue of trees is so lovely. There's the stone bench. Well, here we are. Hello Bellini, my friend. It's another beautiful morning here. Glad to see you. Okay. I'm here and I made it. I love this view as well. It's just one bit of Cannes I always come back to. Imagine if you lived here. Oh my goodness, it's like a painting. And just to show you the lovely tree. Is it a cypress tree? I don't know. No, probably not. And yeah. I don't think I've ever fully noticed the bark of these trees before, but they look quite amazing. There's Bellini over there. Okay. Not enough time. I have to come back when it's not the festival. So I've stepped into a little kind of public garden. I think it might be Le Suquet. I'm not sure. I can't stay long, but I'll take a little look. That's what I call a dustbin. Poubelle. I remember that from French class. Okay. This is a beautiful little place, and they don't want you to leave any rubbish. The smell of jasmine everywhere is just beautiful. It seems to be a more scenic walk down to the town, and I've never ever done this before. I think it must have been shut when I've been here before. So I'll just quickly go down, and what a lovely thing to find. Just a nice bowl of succulents. It's very south of France. Another beautiful little walkway here. And yeah, I can never resist a pink flower. Here's a little bottle brush plant, such as I was thinking about last week in the Beth Chateau Gardens. So now back to front, here's the entrance, and it is called Le Suquet. And it says on the side, it says Square Montchevalier, and then in mosaic, Cannes. Well, beautiful. I've gone past this so many times and I've now gone in. Great. I know people have to have their roof fixed, but it's slightly killing the vibe. This window is just so south of France with the shutters. I love it. So back down the hill, back to the festival. My time in the Castro is finished. It's the Fragonard train. I'm glad I got that. It's cute. Oh, there are two of them. Wow. Okay, lovely. I remember these statues on the side of the building. It's again one of the first things I remember seeing when I came to Cannes. And yes, very français. Oh, this is so macabre, this Pierrot. I love it. pretty things for sale. Oh, the nougat. Oh, the sweets. I will get something, Piero. Just a shot of Central Cannes. It's a bit crowded. Okay. What a morning. What a harbour. It's just... that yellow boat's very interesting looking. Okay, time to go into the Palais. There's the Lady Jersey, the yacht I was on last night. And, oh, never forget that. Kate Blanchett is over there. I don't know if I'm going to get in to see her, but there she is in front of me. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't think I'm getting in, but there she is. Okay, I don't think I'm getting in.
Person, one management, not 10 people, 10 companies, 10 vendors, nothing. You're dealing with one person, one company, that's it.
This year was really super because I once again was able to go to the Women's Variety Club breakfast, and it was at the La Lucia Beach Club. There are these really beautiful beach clubs all the way along the beach, basically, in Cannes. They're normally really pretty expensive and bougie to go into, but because I was invited to the breakfast, which I'm going to show you a bit of, I was obviously able to get in free, and it was very glamorous, very south of France. It was just beautiful. And before that, I popped into the Carlton Hotel with my friend because she was going to go and see an immersive show there later on. We had a little look round and it was simply beautiful. Maybe one day the gods could make it that I get to stay at the Carlton, because that would be lovely. But you never know, at least I did have a little look round, in the scent of all the flowers and everything. It was just beautiful. Sure, that'd be lovely. I'm just in the Carlton, it's amazing. The Carlton Hotel Gardens. The smell of jasmine is absolutely overpowering. It's just beautiful. Maybe one day I will get to stay here. This sound is just this sort of water feature here. I'll just take in the whole view of the lawn, and this is truly amazing. I'm at the Variety Women's Breakfast, and it's lovely to be back. Hello, could I have some smoked salmon, please? It's all so pretty. It's my most glamorous breakfast of the year. Very nice.
Good morning. Look at all the early risers, the true strength of Cannes. You party till 2 a.m. and then you get up and you go to the first conversation of the day. Thank you for being here. So this morning we are going to be speaking with Alula, Estonia, and Greece about their tax incentives and about their shooting locations. And then we're going to move on to a conversation with the Italian television series.
So I'm just heading back into town to the Palais, try and see a movie, and I don't know how much longer this vlog will be, but as you can see, it's just another lovely day. It's a huge, huge yacht over there in the background. Only in Cannes. Yes, well, I think the last thing I'm going to show you is a sort of influencer paradise that we found also on the beachfront, run by Nespresso. They had put together this amazing sort of beach club coffee place, I think for influencers, for Instagram really. It's very, very elegant, as I hope you'll see from my footage, and we just had a lot of fun there and it was really cute. So I hope you will enjoy seeing that. I'm at the Nespresso sort of Instagram heaven bar on the beach. It's just all so pretty and influencery. Here's the Croisette up there. Here's just the front of the Nespresso area, the beach club, and it's just really beautifully kind of all kitted out, and then there are these lovely chairs like bubbles, and it's just, I mean, gorgeous. Little palm tree, and then I come around here, again you can see more. Yeah, here's a place where I've had some photos taken, a little photo booth, and it's just all so cute. And yeah, Nespresso is it, I guess. Lovely. All the tables look really cute. Well, I'm not going to have lunch here, but it's all very on brand and very themed, and I guess the influencers have had a field day here. So the Nespresso bar goes all the way out here. If I turn around, there's the beach and another beach club. Then this is the Nespresso Beach Club, and yeah, there's the sea, and a lovely Nespresso sign here. So I dread to think how much all this cost is at Carlton, but it's really, really lovely and very stylish. Well friends, it's almost the end of the vlog. I was just looking at some of my stuff that I got, and in the Korean pavilion I got this little, really cute little box. I think that they're caramels. Cannes is sometimes the place of really cute free things. It was wonderful. It was so inspiring and dazzling to be back there. There is nowhere like the south of France. And so, although my vlog is a bit jumbly, I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a film person and you've never been to Cannes, I urge you to go. If you're not a film person but you would still like to go, you can apply for accreditation as a film lover. It's called Cinephile accreditation. Everyone has to have an accreditation badge at the festival to see any films. And also I think there's another program called 3 Days in Cannes, where you can apply to go to the first 3 or the last 3 days of the festival, which are a bit quieter. And again, if that's something that appeals to you, I urge you to go. It is a wonderful festival. The place is so beautiful, the films are of an incredible quality, and it's just something you'll never forget. So I'm already looking forward to Cannes Film Festival next year. Hopefully I'll be able to go, and I hope you've enjoyed my vlog, and I hope you have a lovely week, and au revoir. I will see you